What's up, boys? Right
What's
on time.
going on?
Hope everyone is doing well tonight.
Yeah, man.
Let's see, we got Blind Marksman
we
in
got?
here. Let me get my screen so I can actually make sure.
There we
go.
go.
Wing Newt, good
What's
to
up?
see you.
What's up?
Tora's here.
Good to see you, man.
Hey, bros, does anyone know what's going on with the design mechanism? Most of the physical print books appear to have been taken down. Yeah, so I just checked in the Mithras Discord, and Austin said that they are having some sort of problem where, like, physical books are getting duplicated in the system or something like that with their orders, so they're just sorting out a tech issue. So their
Hopefully
books
it'll
will
be back.
Yeah.
Soon.
And yeah, if you haven't checked out the Basic Experts Kickstarter for Whitebox, go check that out. I did put the link
strong.
in the chat. Yeah,
he's definitely
going
to make it.
Yeah, he made it like almost made the entire thing in like 2 days, which is crazy. But welcome to the Black Lodge Games live stream. Some of you were at the Locals live stream yesterday.
Yeah, we had that yesterday.
Yeah, because the Locals is kicking. We got every other week we're doing specific live streams over there. We talked about 77 Thrones, the best book that's ever been written for RPGs.
Absolutely.
The best take on the gods and faith, and you know what you should do with that game, what you should do in any game with the gods and the divine.
Right.
And that was really good. We've been doing these, I guess, for 6 weeks now. This is our third or fourth one.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing about the Locals, and the link is in the description of this video.
There's more. There will be
On
more.
the off weeks, when we're not doing live streams over there, we are doing, starting this coming week, small off-the-cuff videos where we talk, one or the other of us will talk about something specific. They'll be like 10 minutes long. And it's an easier way for us to get our thoughts out about things that really dedicated fans are probably more interested in, rather than something that's going to be a YouTube video. So you'll get a lot more content than the YouTube over there. And you can join for a month for free with promo code FREN, F-R-E-N. That is part of the link in the description.
Yep.
But yeah, the Locals is going to be getting more than the YouTube channel now. So
Right.
and in addition to that, you get the YouTube videos early. You get to see them a day early before everyone else. And when we have play testable stuff, that gets posted there as well.
Right.
And we did that with Colts as a Hawk, the Shucked Oyster, Bloodmore coming soon. We're cooking on it. It's so good. It's so good. And if you thought the Shucked Oyster was crazy,
Oh, man.
you literally have not seen anything yet. So at any rate, tonight we are doing a giveaway. We're talking
As
about
we
RuneQuest.
always do.
Yeah. And remember, if you win, send me your fucking address so I can send it to you.
We can't give it away.
We can't give it away if you don't claim it.
Yeah. So
please do that. So if you stick around, if you super chat us, stick around, please.
right.
My trunk is full of shit that I have not been able to send to anybody.
And we got something this week you guys are definitely going to want. 13th Age Glorantha.
Which is very good.
Yeah, very good. 13th Age has received a lot of praise, and this, it's like the name implies, this just incorporates the Glorantha setting, the setting of RuneQuest, into the 13th Age system.
Right. And it's got one of our big criticisms of RuneQuest has been that there's nothing on hero questing. And this actually has a system for hero questing in it.
It does.
So that's taken care of. So this is a really good book. All the 13th Age stuff looks really good. I've never played the game. But
I played it once at a con, at a Gen Con.
I have heard many good things. And the other thing is this has, since it's, I think, licensed through Chaosium, it has the same art. And the art in the RQG line, if you want to criticize something about RuneQuest, the art is not the thing to criticize because it's really fucking good.
Yeah,
So
the art in this is amazing as well. There's a really great picture of the Crimson Bat. I don't know where.
So it's it will fit in line. If you have a bunch of Glorantha stuff already, it's going to fit with that.
Right, right.
So stick around. At the end, we do the raffle. We only ship inside the United States, and we only ship if you contact us and you tell us where you live so we can ship it to you. Grack RPG. It's Thursdays, boys. We're so back.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
damn right. Their stuff was all print on demand through Lulu. Yeah, talking about design mechanism.
Right.
Yeah, design mechanism stuff will be back. It's just a technical issue at the moment. Blackwell's here. Good to see you. Better with bacon.
What's up? What's up?
I noticed that too. Here's hoping they sort things out soonish. Yep, they will.
Yeah.
Right. Off to Hoover Food back when the stream starts. Well, I hope you were.
Hope you made it in time,
Yeah,
man.
made it in time because we certainly did. It's odd because they just put a book out for Mythic Britain. You'd think they'd want the main book in print. Yeah. I think so too. Impressed with how many are already here.
Crispy, good to see you, man.
The man himself.
Crispy, of course, one of the chief helmsmen.
Yeah, keeping the spirit
Not only of
Shauna
the
alive.
4D crowd, but keeping the spirit of Shauna alive. It was recently Shauna Day.
Yeah, and
The 4D
we
crowd was out.
Oh my God, what did we watch? We watched one of his last videos, and the intro was 21 minutes long, and it was so fucking funny. Shauna is very missed. Let's see here.
Crispy's unsolicited GM advice is
Very
very
good.
amusing.
Yeah. The legend is here. You're damn right he
Yeah,
is. And I can't scroll. There we go. Primeval Fantasies here.
What's up, dude?
We are not early. We're on time. Wizardborn's here. Deja Cronus. Buzzerker. How's it going, man? Dyson Anarchy. Blackwell's here. White Box is a lot of fun. Just played it live with the Basic Expert
Hell
a couple
yeah.
days ago. Yeah, so if you want to go see how it actually runs in play with good players and a good GM, go
Yep.
to the Basic Experts channel and go watch it and back that campaign. Malachi's here. Adept Austin's here.
What's up?
Throwing down the news on the design mechanism for us over at the Mithras Discord. Stars Without Number is also doing a Kickstarter for funding another printing of the Stitchbound book. Almost hit the goal in under a week.
Nice.
I haven't checked out
Yeah, I
any
haven't
of the
looked at
Kevin
any of
Crawford
the
stuff. I have
Without number books.
I have like Worlds Without Number, the free version, to the PDF, but I haven't ever dug into it. Grognard's here. Good to see you, man. We did not start early, dude.
Yeah, you guys
We are always on time.
at the
Yeah.
exact same time. The right time.
Bloodmore, tell us something cool. Oh man, we got so much cool shit to
my
say about it though. So we've been working with Marcus Whelan, who might be here in the chat at some point, on all the maps. And this has been an ongoing process, and they're so good.
Yeah.
And so we've been working on a lot of everything. We have basically the entire world figured out, the Web of Intrigue.
Yeah.
And we are writing. We're in deep writing it right now.
Right.
And there's a lot of cool stuff. Let's see what would be. So we can tell you like we'll give you a detail about Wraithholm. Wraithholm is our dark Arthurian, England,
Evil Death Knight,
Evil Death
Camelot,
Knight, Camelot.
militaristic
Yeah.
autocracy.
So Lucan Maldroth, who's
The sovereign liege lord of Wraithholm.
right, whose sword is the sister or brother sword of definitely a brother sword.
Yeah. There's
Sibling sword to Coward's Bane, which if you guys read the Shucked Oyster is Gaston's talking sword.
Coward's Bane, yeah.
Yeah. He has a sword that born out of the same spirit as
Right. They're
Coward's
both
Bane, but-
masculine,
yeah.
virile.
but a bit of a different take on it. It's Mercy's Doom,
Right.
is his sword. So his name ought to give you a little bit about the personality for that. But Lucan Maldroth has basically rules Wraithholm as the usurper. He has,
Some would say a usurper.
yeah, well, I think he would even say that.
That's true.
He objectively did it.
He definitely did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He usurped the throne, killed all of the nobility, and instituted the new order. So there is the only way for social advancement is through the military. You serve in the military, and you can become nobility. And the highest of the nobles are the four horsemen.
The Four Horsemen of Doom.
Yeah, the four horsemen of doom.
The
We got
horsemen
our
of-
first super chat here.
How big is the web of intrigue in Bloodmore compared to your other published books?
I'll get to that in 1 second. So the 4 horsemen of
Significantly,
doom,
yes.
we have the horsemen of torment,
Agony,
agony,
torment.
torment, pain, and suffering. I
Yes,
think.
yes.
Yeah. And they're all different types of undead.
Yeah, we have a ghost,
A
a ghoul,
a skeleton.
a skeleton.
He's much more than a skeleton, though.
And he's become much more. He's
Right.
becoming something greater.
And something that people will mistake this as double dipping on undead, but it's not.
Not true.
But the last of the horsemen was actually what is one of the playable species, which is a Promethean.
Yeah.
Who was brought back to life, reanimated, but a Frankenstein is alive.
A Frankenstein is
It
alive.
is alive.
Yeah.
He died because Lucan Maldroth killed him.
Right.
But then raised him as
A horseman.
a horseman. Yeah. And he's so he's kind of unique. you guys will see it. But there's a whole hell of a lot going
whole
on.
lot,
Each one of them rules kind of a different region of Wraithholm. They have their own local plot lines. They're all tied into the thing with Lucan Maldroth. They have lots of political problems. There's problems of like different countries that border them are all, in various states of war with them. There's people infiltrating. There's political problems from the bottom up in the country as well.
Problems between the crown and the Church of the Immaculate Cadaver.
That's right.
And their Pontifex, St. John the Defenestrator.
Carnifex, yeah.
Carnifex, St. John the Defenestrator.
Yeah. Who is also undead. If you
Yeah. And you have to be undead if you want to be a true
If you wanna
clergy.
be-
if you want
yeah.
to be a
Although-
bishop or a cardinal.
the changelings do have some ability to get into the clergy because
At least as a deacon, a minor.
maybe a deacon, a minor.
Because a changeling isn't really alive.
Yeah,
It's not really flesh.
It's not really flesh. Yeah,
More like wax,
yeah,
sawdust, bird feathers, hay.
yeah, all that sort of stuff. And we got a bunch of wilderness areas and tons of places to adventure. There is an ancient dragon called Infernodon that is woken up in the mountains and is
Causing problems.
causing a lot of problems, and you can run into him, and you probably shouldn't run into him. But he's pissed off for some reason, and that's causing problems for Lucan Maldroth as well. So how big is the web of intrigue? The main web of intrigue is going to be approximately the size of the Shucked Oyster. That's going to be essentially the kind of world scale conflicts between the major monsters
at that scale.
scale. But there's all sorts of connections with the NPCs below them as well.
Right, right.
So it's pretty big. It's not as explicitly big as Cults of Zahak because some players are going to have players within this web. I mean, are going to have much more visceral and important things, but there's people tied into all the different conflicts.
And I would say there are conflicts which are sort of mentioned, but are not elaborated. Like in the Goblin Kingdom of Mirthgrieve, for example, the Goblin King unified goblindom, but what most of the tall folk would say, they lump all goblinoids together, which is not the case at all. There's a very old, traceable, storied, very bloody history between the various ethnicities of goblinoid. Goblins,
Gnomes.
leprechauns, gnomes, boggans.
Boggans, that's right.
And they're all there.
They're all there, but like you said, they're centuries, probably eons
of bloodshed.
of ethnic sectarian bloodshed have come to an end because of the Goblin King, who has united them all under the banner of mirth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But if something were to go wrong.
Yeah. That's something cool about Bloodmore.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Blackwell says, happy to catch you guys live. Anything cool to share about Bloodmore? Just did it.
Yep.
Yeah. Greetings from Canada. How's it going, squat
What's
bench
up, what's up?
deadlift? I only date women that show me their crimson bat. Nice. More on time. We're always at
Always the
maximum level of on time. Yeah. Lots of people saying hello. Doing chemistry work at work while listening to the guys. Nice.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Just saw your video, Chubby. I might actually have to pick up the book. Everyone cool recommended it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
he
should.
makes good stuff, man. 21 minutes of hilarity.
The Shauna entrance.
Yeah. CIC 6 made me late for BLG.
Civ 6.
Okay. Civ 6. Got it. Yeah.
Civ 7 looks fucking bad, man.
I haven't looked at anything Civilization
Yeah.
related in a very long time.
I haven't played Civilization since Civ 5.
Let me see here. I got Worlds Without Number, and it's one of my top generic DM books, along with the Judge's Journal and the Tome of Adventure Design.
Nice.
I haven't played Civ in ages, but I've heard from friends 5 was the last good one. No idea whether how true that is. I agree with Nick,
Yeah.
even though I haven't played
It's
it.
the one I have, and I'm not going to buy another one.
Is Blackmore King Cult or Elric technology-wise? You will not... We can't really spoil anything about the technology side of it. You'll
What do
find
we
out.
Blackmore
I think he meant
or
Bloodmore.
Bloodmore?
Yeah. It is pseudo-medieval fantasy. That's essentially what it is. But there's a whole hell of a lot of weird shit.
Yeah. And there's areas where there's more or less civilization.
Yes.
The nation of Gorgavale, as we mentioned in
Yeah.
the past, it's in a really bad place.
Doesn't
It's
really
been-
have a government of any kind.
Not really. It's been blown up,
yeah,
and
nominally-
warped, and experimented upon.
Nominally, Cadavra is in charge, but that's just by virtue of power.
Yeah,
And
his
he-
domination.
But he has no designs on ruling anything.
Yeah,
really.
it's not really about governing per se.
So there's anarchic camps of different kinds.
Yeah.
Within Gorgavale. I like to do 7 hot seat spots on the Terra map type where you all start on the same continent. All right. Talking about Civ, the Immaculate Cadaver.
Yeah, dude.
Exactly. So for those who don't know, defenestrate means to throw someone out the window. It's the singular best word in the English language. That's true.
And one of the most holy things you can do to a heretic.
Yeah, and an incredibly accurate way of describing what
It's a
this
great way
character
to
does.
martyr yourself. It's
Yeah.
a great way to
Find
end
out.
yourself before you get raised as an undead.
Yeah, find out if someone, actually believes what they believe.
Yeah.
And just to kill people.
True.
Which is also what St. John likes, to kill people.
And he's done it a
Many
lot,
times,
A
yeah.
lot.
St. John the Defenestrator cracks me up. Dude, I'm telling you. You're gonna like Bloodmore. Your changelings are very much like Shadow of the Demon Lord, where they're ramshackle constructs that are sentient.
Yeah. In other games, they would be the fetch, the thing that gets left behind
Yeah.
when the goblins take your baby.
Yeah. It's just that like the glamour that they put over you wears off
Yeah.
about the time you're like 14 or 15. And so your parents figure out that you're not actually their kid.
Right.
And generally that's not a very good thing.
Yeah. It's like a worse version of X-Men. You hit puberty, and rather than getting
find out-
powers,
yeah, you
you
just
find
found
out
out
that
you're
you're
not-
fake.
yeah.
You're made out of goo.
There's a lot of really fun opportunities for roleplay as the changelings, though.
Yeah.
I learned the meaning of defenestrate from a Magic the Gathering card. Nice. My old gaming group liked to use decaffeinated as a euphemism for beheading, which is reasonably close second. Yeah. I almost read that as beheading. Looking to pick up the late pledge for Bloodmore. How much time is left on that? We are not certain. It's going to be a little while. We're going to keep the late pledges open
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah, we don't have imminent plans to
Yeah.
take that down yet, but we will let you guys know.
We will let you guys know. Let's just say there's something in the works, and when that happens, you'll probably know why it's still open.
Yeah.
I've never played Magic the Gathering, have no interest, but have acquired about a dozen cards from nerd friends over the years, all goat/goblin related because of inside jokes.
Nice.
Vogon poetry is not the best poetry. From what I understand, you saved yourself a second mortgage. Oh, from not getting into Magic money, the wasting. At the hospital with my pregnant wife. Nice. My baby girl might be arriving a month earlier than supposed to this weekend. She's healthy, though. No big worries. Well,
Hell yeah,
congratulations,
congrats, dude.
man. That is fucking awesome. Everybody congratulate Berserker.
Yes.
What's up, gamers? How's it going, Mongoose? It's not about governing. It's about sending a message.
It's not even about that.
It's not even about sending a message.
The thing is, no one is sure what it's for.
Yeah.
Possibly not even him.
Not an OSR fan, but I've been reading Black Sword Hack, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, it's really
great.
good. It's really
It's a
good.
great book, dude.
Yeah. And if you like Black Sword Hack, you're also going to like
Black Lodge Hack.
Black Lodge Hack,
Yeah, dude.
which incorporates pieces of that, but not the whole thing. Let's see here. Here's to a healthy baby. Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah.
somebody has mentioned the defenestration of Prague.
Yeah.
Potentially.
30 Years War.
Thoughts on multiple BBEGs fighting each other just as much as they're fighting the PCs?
Yeah, I mean, if
It makes sense.
if that's what the players aren't necessarily going to be their only opposition.
Yeah.
That's
and
definitely the case
that's
in,
definitely,
in Bloodmore. Although I wouldn't necessarily classify these guys as big bad evil guys.
Yeah.
Although they are
technically big. They are technically bad.
They
and
are
evil,
evil.
and most of them are guys.
most of them. Yeah,
They're not.
they're not lined up like bowling pins to be
No.
taken down per se.
No. But there is definitely potential for massive conflict between all of them.
Oh yeah,
There's a potential for war.
and that will happen.
Lots and
regardless
lots of potentials for
of,
wars.
What your players do.
Yeah, exactly. And if you do want to do warfare, we recommend Hellmarch to pair with it. But war is also just a great backdrop for adventuring.
Yeah.
Listening while I'm working out, we'd
Good
love
man.
to hear it. I need to work out. I've been away from the gym for way too long.
We have a power rack in the other room.
That's true. So when Garibay says have a fetch millennium, it's something else?
There are always multiple layers
Right.
when Garibay is talking to us.
And somebody did a big video on Garibay that has, I mean, it's probably over 100,000 views right now.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I don't like it when other people
Make fun of Garibay.
make fun of Garibay. I feel kind of protective of him now. And they really deeply misunderstand him on some issues. Villains should fight each other as much as they fight the hero, provided their interests conflict, which everyone's should because drama. Yes, just don't spend lots of time on cutscenes of the villains fighting each other. You know, it's
Right.
The only thing that matters is what is going on with the players. I mean, the only thing that's not the only thing that matters. The world matters, and what's going on in the world matters. But what the players are doing is what the game is, and what you should be focusing on. 77 in here and only 6 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Them's rookie numbers, boys. Exactly.
Come on.
Smash the like button, join the locals, support Bloodmore, and all that. Lots of congratses. Love the Black Sword Hack. Yeah, it's very
Yep.
cool. Being a dad is awesome. Congrats.
Oh,
Had to go get food for the missus. Nice. Taxes are theft. That is correct.
true.
Love to see this. Lots of congratulations for someone having a baby. Sorry, my Tourette's kicked in there. Taking a leaf out of Cults of Zahak, just have multiple NPCs that are at odds with the players for differing reasons. They will eventually fight each other. Exactly. Yeah. And that's a huge amount of fun for players to pit NPCs against each other and step on people's toes. It's awesome. Dude, having your own power rack is the best. Got
Yeah.
one for my home office and it's the dream. Exactly.
Yeah.
Planning on running a Godstein, trying to
Nice.
flesh it out without making it too chunky. Any recommendations? We've never made one.
We haven't
of those.
tried it. Ask Harmony Ginger.
Yeah. Yeah, she's the one to listen to on all that. It was that Crispy's Tavern guy, correct? Not to be confused
with Table Runner
with
Crispy.
Table Runner Crispy, who is the true Crispy.
Yes.
What is this video about Garibay? I need to see it. It's basically about his obsession with Orion Akaba.
Right.
And in response, Garibay gave up the crusade for Orion Akaba because
he failed his quest.
He failed his quest, but Matt Mercer did know about him. Which is what he was trying to do.
Which is a victory in and of itself.
It is a victory in and of itself. If nothing else, there's always no one gets to kill/humiliate that bastard but
True.
me. Exactly. You've neglected to tell me for this long that you have a power rack near you for this long.
Yeah, I got it. I picked it up
Not
for
long
Prime
ago.
Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever that was. July? When is Prime Day? Earlier this
It
summer.
happens like multiple times a year, I
Yeah.
think.
A very good deal. Very, very good construction.
What is a Garibay? J. Scott Garibay, the most prolific
Yeah, a sort of
dungeon tuber.
gestalt consciousness,
Yeah.
sort of a higher dimensional kind of lodge entity.
Yeah. I was asking because I want to run something post-apocalyptic like Metro Exodus and Forever Winter.
Oh, nice.
Interesting. I have nothing to do with that, Crispy. I don't paint my fingernails.
That's how you know.
Speaking of
He's the real one.
cutscenes, I remember when Colville did them for his own live play, and it made me take him a lot less seriously.
Oof.
I mean, I've done stuff like that, cut to a different part of the world just to reveal something. I haven't done it in a long time. Did it within the Ring of Fire a couple times.
Sure.
Just don't dwell on it. It's fine if it's like the scene shifts to this and like two things happen and that's it. Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
who cares? Just back to
Oh,
Bloodmore.
thank you,
Love it,
man.
man. Love it. And if you guys are not subscribed to Iconic Production, go subscribe because that's the host. I'm a big proponent of player first world design. The stuff the players will actually interact with should come first. Correct.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But you want to have cool conflicts for them to interact with. And in my opinion, that requires characters, NPCs.
Yeah. Before I forget, 'cause I did not.
And factions.
Iconic Productions had a very good video earlier this morning, shouting out not only us, but Chubby Funster
Yep.
and Hellmarch as
Yep.
well.
Alchemic Raker.
Alchemic Raker. So you love to see it.
Yeah.
He's
go
a man with
subscribe.
great taste.
He is indeed. I criticized that Crispy's game, and he went running to Reddit to cry about it.
Truly doing Shauner's
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, man. I need to clean my eyes after just watching the first few seconds of Crispy's Tavern. Good God, I'm going to stick with
Yeah.
Table Runner. Yeah. He is the augur. I'll build the world out more strictly than necessary, but it's all driven by player interest. Yes. Where is Garibay? Why is Garibay so hyperfixated with Orion Akaba? Well, I think to answer that question, you have to go and watch all 275 videos that he made about it.
Yeah.
And that's not an exaggeration. Check out Ashes Without Number. Great post-apocalyptic game with OSR vibes. Has
Nice.
great faction conflict stuff.
That's cool.
Nice.
All right, are we caught up?
I think we're caught up.
Whoa.
Well, I guess we can start talking about the topic
Yeah.
then. What the
So-
hell is going on with Runequest, dude?
Yeah, so I didn't know about this until you and I went to North Texas, and
Yeah.
we had a very good conversation with someone there who clued us into what
Let's move this closer.
sure
Yeah.
to what Mike Merles was up to, specifically
At Chaosium.
At Chaosium, and that there was a new edition of RuneQuest in the works. And I just saw the video has been up for about 3 months. It's the only video talking about this that I could find.
Yeah.
I just saw it yesterday. I sent it to you immediately.
Right.
From the UK Chaosium Con back in May, talking about the new edition. coming out after RuneQuest role-playing in Glorantha.
Yeah.
And this is the big thing that they've been working on, and it sounded really interesting.
Yeah.
Really cool. Jeff D, the top guy at
Jeff
Chaosium.
Richards.
Jeff Richards.
Yeah.
Not Jeff D. Jeff D, also a top guy, different.
Yeah.
Really elucidating some of the design principles of RQG, why certain things were done, what the intention was, what worked, what didn't work, some appraisal of the market, the TTRPG market, and what the vision and some of the high-level goals of this new edition, which I think is tentatively called RuneQuest Fantasy Role-Playing.
Yeah. And he also talked about sort of mistakes they made with RQG.
Right. Strike ranks being one of them. No specifics were given, but those of you who have read the book can identify some stuff with the layout and the organization of the book itself, the size of the book, the character sheet, all very good stuff. And this, it's not really a panel because it was just him talking, but this talk was ended with a pretty firm estimation by Jeff Richards that before this time next year, that is to say, before May of 2026, people would have not only the core book for the new edition in their hand, but a GM book as well, which would include a bestiary.
Yeah.
And we watched. We saw that. We're like, holy shit, this is awesome.
Yeah.
You love to hear it. You love to see it. And I saw today on the Chaosium forums that that estimation has been pushed back because of feedback or insights due to play testing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They're pushing back the release date, the estimated release date of the new edition of RuneQuest to 2027 at the earliest.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I also sent that to you immediately. And we
my
both
response
said,
was, what the fuck? Yeah. Like,
this is not good.
no, because what they described in the first, in that video we watched, was they talked about the problems of kind of accessibility with RuneQuest, is that it's kind of impenetrable. They're like, whether you understand and like the strike rank system, it's a pain point for new players. So they were basically replacing that with some sort of a phased initiative system.
Right.
And they were also, he was like, looking back in 2015 when we were working on this, we kind of had Kickstarter brain about what sells a book. Because at the time, in Onyx Path,
the bigger the book, the better.
Yeah, the bigger the book, the more pages.
Yeah, and this is Onyx Path.
The better. Yeah. They're a big offender.
They're a big offender.
Yeah. 600-page books and things like that. And now it's apparent, you know, in retrospect,
and
that,
they're right.
that it was, and they're right. And that was a mistake.
Yes.
And that the rules needed to be cleaned up and presented in a much more accessible way, which does not mean simplify, like getting rid of
doesn't mean watering it down, but it does mean
organizing it well and not having 200 pages of
because
character
he
creation.
alluded to RQ2.
Yeah. He said,
So we want the book to be about the size of RQ2.
No. He says it will be about the size of RuneQuest 2, which is about 150 pages.
Which
and
is
that would be
perfect.
The core rule book. That would be fucking awesome.
Yes.
That would be great. And then they would have a Game Master book that also had the bestiary in it, and they would release at the same time. So you got both of them. And they showed
a more emphatic commitment and a production pipeline set up to put out both source books and adventures to give people content rather than waiting for 6 to 10 months for a new source book, some additional content.
They addressed something that we had kind of talked about that was basically like the kind of starting area. I don't remember which area it was, but it was basically by this giant, for lack of a better word, mega dungeon. And it's the easiest place to start playing the game. And you learn about the world, and you learn about the importance of clan and all of this stuff through play.
Yeah.
Rather
and he's
than having,
for those who know, he's talking about the big rubble. That's what that
I
is.
couldn't tell you.
The mega dungeon that
Yeah.
Jeff was talking about. It's a
Right. I couldn't
set
tell you
piece.
about
It's a
the
set
big
piece
rubble.
location in Dragon Pass, but regardless.
Yeah, and then and that all sounded fucking great. He was like, instead of having like this encyclopedic, here's what you have
Right.
to read before
Right.
you play, you just discover this through playing the game. And I was like, that sounds fucking awesome. They had a mock-up of the cover,
Which
cover
looked great.
which looked great. It was way simpler than the RQG cover, which has a million people
I
on
like
it.
the RQG
I like it. It's
cover.
good.
However, this is, you probably can't really see it, but some of you guys already have this.
It's on the
This is
thumbnail.
kind of like an Avengers lineup thing.
Yeah,
You know
You've
what I
got
mean? Which
shitloads
I'm
of
not-
gods and characters.
Yeah,
And
I'm not a
this
huge
was-
fan of.
2 characters. It was like one, probably deities, or potentially
Yeah,
the
I couldn't make out
signature female hero.
who it was. But it seemed to me the 2 characters were sort of
One
the
is
inspiration
above
of
the
the
other, and
warrior
they're
chick
fighting each other.
fighting a troll.
Yeah.
And I think they're probably 2 deities. Maybe it's
maybe it's characters and monsters. We
maybe
don't
it's
know.
Jarreel. I don't know.
But it looked really good and really clean, and it just says Runequest fantasy role playing, has that that beautiful artwork, and says with Steve Perrin and Mike Merles,
All
and
the names you
all
wanna
the
see.
names.
Yeah.
And we were like yesterday, we were like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to get my hands
Yeah,
on
we
this.
were yesterday.
Yeah.
We were so back.
Yeah, we were
And
so
today
back,
it's
and today
so
it's so
over.
over. Because how do you go from having such a confident vision and saying,
This is the problem. It's not that they're pushing it back. It's
yeah,
if you're confident that this is going to be here in less than a year, in 9 months or so, to 2 years or a year and a half at minimum, this sounds to me like you're going back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
And for a rules system for a game, and this was a question that was asked, and this should be expected from Chaosium and from any RuneQuest edition. The idea is this is going to be largely backwards compatible because the system hasn't changed
Yeah.
for 40 years. It's a D100 classless,
Right.
percentile-based skill system. That's the conflict resolution.
right. You have
You
hit
have that. The
locations.
lore has not changed. The
Right.
world is still Glorantha. And you've written already a library's worth of material for it over the past 50 years. So what had to have changed
the
for you
fuck-
to say,
yeah.
we need to go back to the drawing board?
We need to push this
Whatever
back 2
it
years.
is, it's not good.
And the post also says, what's clear is there will be a new core book for RQG that will be 60% the page count of the current RQG. And it sounds like this is going to happen before the new
Yes,
edition,
yes.
which is 1 to 2 to 3 years away. Who knows? I have no idea what the fuck these people are thinking.
I don't know.
If you wonder if your role-playing takes or opinions are correct, if you get downvoted, you are just a good player. Tip thread, get downvoted because I suggested Shauner's style immersion.
They hated Shauner because he told the truth.
Yeah,
I mean,
thank you
it's
for the
a tale as old as
$9.99.
time. but stand firm, like Shauner and like Crispy after him, who's keeping the lantern lit,
Right.
keeping the fire burning.
So Merles is no longer with Chaosium, and I think
Yes.
my assumption when he left was probably he's done. Like he did.
Yeah,
like
he did
the work,
he did the job.
He worked on RuneQuest, and RuneQuest is done, and they're basically just putting it together to
Yes.
sell it.
Yeah.
I have no idea if that's true now. I'm not.
I've been
speculating
racking
about
my
drama,
brain
but
all day today as to what are the possible scenarios that would necessitate this announcement.
right, because it's really all they need to do is present the rules in a clear, coherent way, and present a flavorful introduction to
Yeah.
Glorantha.
This is
That
what
is it. That's all
boggles
they
my
need to
mind.
do.
This is
And they even talk about like this is the kind of the golden age of RPGs right now.
Yeah.
Even though it's a big transitionary period for the industry. There's never been more people playing, and it's not only that. They were talking about how like high schools now all have big D&D clubs, like big D&D clubs,
right?
Like some, and I verified this with someone that I know who has a kid in high school right now, but they have some of these things where it's the most engaged with extracurricular activity at the school, where every week 100 to 150 kids show up to play D&D.
Yeah,
which is wild.
Crazy. I didn't think it was that significant.
And with WotC fumbling, basically this last edition, you have like 5 years.
Their failure is everyone
else's
our
game.
opportunity.
Yeah. They fumbled. You have 5 years without the 800-pound gorilla dominating for the most part. So I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking, but if you were this close and you had something you were so confident in, and it doesn't need to be revolutionized, no one's asking for that.
That's the point.
You have a great coherent system that just needs to be represented to a new audience in a way that is easy for people to pick up.
This is the easiest thing to do. It's
Yeah.
free money. It's right there on the table,
And
staring you in the face.
And now they're going to do a new core book for RQG, and then in 2 years release an entire new edition. And their whole thing is talking about like not wanting to do the WotC thing where, a new edition is an opportunity just for everyone to buy everything.
We're going to reinvent
over
the wheel
again.
for the purposes of making it incompatible.
Bigger
so
than
you
ever,
have to
but I
buy it
still
again.
can't find new players.
Bigger than ever, but I still can't find new players.
They're out there, man.
They're out there, man. You get online, meet people, make friends. This is how I met Nick.
Yeah.
This is how we met.
Thank you for the
Spencer.
$20.
Yeah, and thank you for the $20. But you can go out and meet people and play games in person. You can do it. We know it. Thank you for the $20. Yeah, but this is like
very worrying to say the least.
very worrying.
Because it's been a long time since I've been so quickly super excited for something and then really concerned.
Right.
Now, what I have seen, there's this, again, even with that announcement, there is a surprising lack of discussion, as far as I've seen, about this. I was looking through the Chaosium Discord earlier this morning or this afternoon.
Because that's the thing. It wasn't even like a news release. It was just a fucking
forum
post.
So it seems to be the consensus is from the fans or the people on the Discord at the very least. This is a good choice. Take the time you need. Make sure that it's done right. Make sure it's done with care, yada, yada, yada. And look, I understand where that sentiment comes from.
I've been looking at Delta Green recently, and I like the changes they did with what was 6th edition Burke.
Delta Green is cool as fuck, dude. I'm not familiar with the discrepancies between the editions, but the premise and the game itself, super fun, and it's a great concept. I understand taking the time you need to make something and not compromising on a vision, not rushing something out, but we have all been consumers for the past 15 years. Yeah. And this notion that taking more time, just trusting the company, trusting the video game company, trusting the movie studio, trusting whoever it is who's in charge of making the thing that you like, that delays and taking more time equates to better product, more realized vision. That's not the world we're living in. It is not the world we've lived in for a very, very, very long time.
And it's especially when you articulated a very clear vision and you said this, and it sounded like a good vision.
And then 3 months later,
it's back to the fucking drawing board. Like,
what the fuck changed?
Happened? What the fuck happened?
Again, especially, and look, I'll just say this now before I get too caught up in a rant here. I love Runequest. I want this new edition to be as good as possible. Yeah. And we would love to talk to Jeff Richards about this.
Yeah, Jeff Richards. Seriously, you can come on. You can watch our interviews. We're always very, very amicable with people. We're a little concerned at the moment. We would love to talk to you about this.
Yes.
Or just about Runequest in general.
You signed my copy of the Guide to Glorantha, so you are legally obligated to come on our channel.
Exactly.
But this is really
It's not good.
It's not good, and it's the reason this isn't good. Not just a complete 180 about Face. The whole thing about Chaosium, all of their product lines, Pendragon, Call of Cthulhu, RuneQuest, the big three. The rules are written already, largely speaking. You're not completely we're not changing RuneQuest into
a D20 game,
a D20 game, or to a D10 dice
yeah.
pool system, or to the seventh C system.
The rules have largely been there for 50 fucking years.
The rules have already been there.
Right.
The world has already been there. More ink has been spilled about this world than any other setting out there, I'm sure. Right. None of this is changing. You just need to simplify and hone in on the things which are truly evocative. This is just like, what we talked with John at Iconic Productions about Glorantha specifically. That's all you need to do, because the world is so cool.
Yeah.
People love the system already. You just have to actualize on it. And like I said, it's free money right there. What are you agonizing over that you need to be taking another 2 years minimum to do this thing? What are you doing? What's going on, big guy?
Yeah, what's going on, big guy? What could be so wrong with this, or so wrong with the current direction it's going?
Yeah.
I don't fucking get it. I really, really don't. They also talked about how they were redesigning the character sheet, which is great.
That's a great thing. Honestly, you got to do it, yeah.
I honestly think that Chaosium's character sheets are atrocious. They're really bad. And it sounded like they were fixing that, which sounds great. I don't understand this. You have the rules. You have certain changes, I'm sure, that needed to be made. Merles knows what he's doing. I'm sure he did good work on this.
Yeah.
Just fucking go with the plan that you had. The one that sounded good.
I don't know if someone whispered in someone's ear and like gave them cold feet. I don't know. It's like, what could be so fundamentally broken? And here's another thing. This idea, this notion about play testing has revealed,
oh my God, yeah.
This drives me up a wall. Look, I understand the need for play testing. I really do. It's of paramount importance. But
especially when you're making a novel new system.
Yeah. You don't need it as much when people have been essentially playtesting the game for 40 years or 45 years. Yeah. But even if you were making a new system, this playtesting, I can take the lessons from playtesting pretty quickly after I get enough playtest feedback and experience,
it also
whatever.
Really depends on who your playtesters are.
That's true.
There's
but you can't. But playtesting forever does not. It doesn't
the return, grind off the edge into this perfect
there's
marble
a massive
smoothness.
diminishing returns thing here.
Right.
You know what you're doing. Put it out there in the wild for a little bit.
Right.
See how it plays out in the wild.
Right.
If you need to course correct. But what are you play testing? What new subsystem? What new mechanics are you introducing to RuneQuest that necessitate 2 more years?
Mm-hmm. Come on, Biden.
Come on.
Chosim also seems really bad with estimates for the elf questions. They said we would get the piece weeks after funding. It took many months.
Oof.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, the thing is, estimates...
I'm not familiar with that Kickstarter or when it was.
Estimates are hard to give because there are just unforeseen circumstances that happen. It's very irritating. I know it's irritating from both sides, but it's telling me it's going to be multiple years.
After you told me it's going to be
Not good.
3/4 of a month or of a
3/4
of
of a year. Yeah.
Yeah. Not so.
Where are the books printed? I doubt
don't
that's
know.
an issue
That doesn't seem.
because
That
they're
wouldn't
still,
be an issue.
they're-
That would be a production issue.
right. It's not a production issue because they're still talking about doing an updated RQG core book.
Yeah.
And then doing this new edition. So I don't think it's a production issue.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
'Cause
And
to
it's,
me-
it's very disappointing.
This is the easiest thing. It's so easy
I know.
to organize and present the system of RuneQuest and the world of Glorantha
Yeah.
in a way which is evocative, concise, gameable, helpful, interesting. I don't understand how
How is
that
this
would not be the
possibly a
case,
problem?
especially for the people who work there who are really in it.
Right.
Except possibly for the fact, I don't want to psychologize too much, but this is also a topic that we were discussing with Iconic Productions.
Mm-hmm.
I do think there is a blind spot in the Chaosium design team, at least those who work on RuneQuest, where they're so deeply into the minutia and the history and the detail.
And the shit, it's the shit that doesn't matter. To be honest,
It's the shit that doesn't
Yeah.
matter, and it really doesn't matter in the way in which they're looking at it, which is with kind of like an academic's eye. And I think I'm concerned that they're so in deep and with this academic's eye to this world and to this property and to this game that they can't see the forest for the trees.
Right.
And maybe have lost the sort of curator's perspective to be able to sort of look at the thing in its entirety and make an executive decision which makes sense
Yeah.
and is reasonable.
Not everybody can do Acts 2. That's correct, but not everybody should. Probably
And in
most
fact, nobody
people
should.
Yeah. Only
McCree
Only
should.
McCree should. But that's where we're at. Let's check out what the chat has to say.
Yeah.
Scroll up here a bit. We're playing RuneQuest like it's 2007 again. Yeah.
I do like how candid Jeff Richards was about how much of a train wreck the property was handled by Mongoose.
Yeah. This should be an interesting stream, given I know literally nothing about RuneScape. That Crispy Tavern video.
That would be very funny. Tease a video about RuneQuest and talk about old school RuneScape. Which I know nothing about. I've never played old school
Yeah.
RuneScape.
Let's see here. Want to make a joke about physicists, but I've known more than a few who were commie fucks.
You don't say.
Yeah. An academic? Wow. Big books sell. Acts 2. Well, Acts 2 had to be that big, though.
Yeah, it cannot.
It couldn't have been smaller.
Yeah.
Better just grab
But
Mithras to
Mage
tide you
20,
over.
as John says,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay, obviously, yes. Our answer is to play Mithras anyway.
Yeah.
Because
Mithras is great.
here's the thing. I probably would prefer Mithras to this new edition anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm interested. I want the game RuneQuest
To
be
still be out
successful
there
and to be out there.
successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even play tabletop or role playing, but I find this channel compelling.
Well, thank you, dude.
Thank you, Fertz McGee. That's
Another
a good,
man
yeah.
of high taste.
Yeah. Why Tide You Over? Mithras looks great, full stop. It is great.
Yeah, Mithras is great.
And
We've sung its praises many times.
And we will continue to do so. But we want Runequest to be great as well.
Yes.
More importantly, gameable content. Exactly.
Yeah.
I have a Mithras order en route.
Hell yeah.
Very excited. Got it because of Colts as a Hawk. Nice.
Fuck yeah.
The Big Rubble is good. Good to see you, man.
What's up, dude?
We talked about some of the maps earlier.
Yeah, man.
Basic experts here. I think the thing I'm interested in from Chaosium right now is re-releasing old Pendragon.
That is very cool. I just saw that.
That is very cool.
Yes.
I am very excited about that. You need time for the sensitivity readers to certify the game.
I don't think that's what's
I don't think
at
that's
play
what's holding
here.
it up. I kind of want Cthulhu by Gaslight, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it. I have to get people actually interested in Call of Cthulhu to buy it. Yeah.
It is an opinionated setting.
Let's see here. If they're cutting back from 650 pages to 150, then that's a lot of material to cut and figure out what needs to stay and what can go. I don't think it is.
It really isn't.
It's about making it a core rule book, not.
Yeah.
It doesn't need all the shit that's in.
Not a
Goliath.
full gazetteer of the entirety of Dragon Pass. Also, the thing is, it sounded like they made that decision already.
Right.
You know, that's really the thing.
That would be a lot cooler if they were playing a good game.
Talking about a different
I guess we're
conversation, I
talking about
think.
it, yeah. Dan Merles is going to Asmodee, but he will be involved in some stuff at Chaosium, including the new Runequest. Yeah.
Okay.
My son went to the D&D club. They played 5e. He said they were all pussies and just sat around talking about their character's identity. He said Acts 2 was better and quit. Nice. I was doing fine until my drive home from work. I got run off the road by a semi. I wasn't in his blind spot and was honking my horn. God damn.
Fuck. People don't know how to drive.
It's truly crazy out there.
Yeah.
He's running an OSE game for his friends in Gods of the Forbidden North.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude.
Which is a high quality product. We need to get Rob on the show as well.
Yeah, we do.
I don't like that the people that run the company have said that Christians can die. I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
If you're talking about Chaosium, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. I only know about Delta Green from Bud RPG reviews.
He has a good channel. He's the
Wonderland. Can you rip and tear into V5 Werewolf because it's utter dog shit, and I want to see Skinny Buscemi rip it into it like a Garu rip into the worm.
I also have W5. I also hate it. Although I will say briefly, not to go on a tangent, I hate it for unexpected reasons. The reason I was sure I was going to hate it was surprisingly not particularly prevalent.
I'll tell you why I hate it. I've never read it. I've seen
It's a werewolf
seen
game?
What it looks, yeah, it's werewolves. And werewolves fucking suck, dude. They're
is
fucking
true.
dumb. Perfect really is the enemy of the good. I can't understand what the problem must be.
Yeah.
I trusted Disney to make good Star Wars movies. Yeah.
Yeah. We've all been there.
We've all been there, man.
Yeah, we're all in this place. It's not that we don't like a game or a movie or a character, whatever the case may be. I don't trust a company.
Right.
I don't trust a corporation of any size to be able to make good decisions. That's just the way that it is.
RuneQuest 7 will use a new system. No dice, playing cards, player-facing play, margin of success, no skills.
That would be terrible for them.
Still waiting on that rip and tear into Werewolf 2020 by Skinny Buscemi. It's never going to happen. Werewolf is retarded, and
I've never played Werewolf, is the thing.
I played a little Werewolf in high school. And it was terrible.
I always vampires are cool. I never got into
They're
Werewolf.
so much cooler.
That may have been a subscription.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
Did a great job on the Pirates movie, the first one. Yep. When the main villain of the Garou isn't Pentex and is said some ghost of the alt-right and supernatural settings are stupid. The Garou don't care for politics. They want to kill the worm. That's
thing is,
but
when
that's
I
a
hear-
problem too. It's like I don't want to play some fucking supernatural eco-terrorist.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about that.
Yeah. I don't want to do
agree
any
that
of the
what they've
things I'm
done is
supposed to be doing.
worse.
And when people tell me about the werewolf setting, I find Pentex more interesting.
Yeah, I want to play
Yeah.
Pentex.
Yeah, but I can do something approaching that in Vampire.
Exactly. The full book should be in your hands soon. Got an alert from Kickstarter that they are in the final stages of processing.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Speaking of vampires,
Yep. Companies tend to collect useless employees. That's going to be part of the problem. That is true.
yeah. Now, I don't know how many
don't know how many-
people are working at Chaosium.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the number that's working at WotC.
Right.
or working at the insurance company in your city. Like
Right.
it's not that degree of bloat. But I don't trust anybody to make a good product until
Yeah.
I see it. That's the way that it is.
Only played RuneQuest with Nick. Loved the Bronze Age setting. Very cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you're a bit of an outlier. I wrote
Oh.
12 books in the past 2 years. So how could something possibly take 2 years for a team of people to develop? Jesus. Yeah, I agree. Anything can be slowed down when designed by committee, not to mention the DEI sensitivity readers. There's not that many people working on RuneQuest,
But
though.
then again, this is
like
the thing.
Chaosium's not as big as WotC, you know.
If that's, I don't believe that is what's going on here. But even if it was, if that was the case, we wouldn't have heard about this game yet.
Yeah.
Right? It's not. That's not
Yeah.
what's going on. It's something else.
Well,
and in
here's-
some sense, it's potentially much worse.
Yeah. Yeah. So here, I don't want to attribute all problems to Mike Merles, but from what I heard, 5e had similar issues regarding lack of consistent vision because of his desire to please everyone. Here's the thing. It sounds like they had a consistent vision, though.
Yeah.
Like they had a strong vision of exactly what they wanted this to be. And we were fucking excited about it. And then today it was like, well,
We're not doing that.
nope.
Yeah.
I avoid World of Darkness newer than 20th anniversary, but a lot of World of Darkness was playing this game for a while. Remember in 1991, the Rules Cyclopedia came out with an apology for using the he neutral.
Damn.
I
hate
actually
to see it.
prohibited my son from watching The Pineapple Under the Sea to avoid potential brain damage. SpongeBob? All right. There were things that Merles wanted to ditch. I think bonus action was one, and he was overridden, much to the game's detriment, from what I understand. Well, you see us now.
Yep.
3E RuneQuest is the best RuneQuest.
And that was the one that Merles was a big fan of, according to Jeff Richards.
Yeah. Merle's Patreon is a dumpster fire now, so I'd buy that. I don't know. I do not pay for it,
supporter,
but
yeah.
I'm one of his. I follow it. I like what he says. Fuck! I didn't even realize. I only wish I'd made that joke on purpose. 3E is not what became
6E.
Mithras. 6E was. I'm hitting a good stride with my own little supplement for Barrows and Borderlands, with some appendices for other great games like Atomic Punk, Axe, and the like. I can't imagine it taking 2 years. Yep. I mean, we sort of talked about this as well, because we were like, shit, we're pumping out books, you know, fairly rapidly. And we are making supplements. They're not,
That's true.
we're not building
they're
a
not
game
full
from
games.
scratch.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Neither are they.
Yeah, the game is done.
It's been around for 50 years.
Right. The setting is done. The system is done.
Yeah. Avalon Hill. Wanting success of something doesn't mean you want the downfall of something else. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
What makes Mithras superior to RuneQuest?
We've talked about this a lot. We have
At
several
length.
videos,
Yeah.
but
Better,
put it. Yeah, it's more concise. It hones in more on the flavor of what RuneQuest is also going for. It makes you feel like you're a part of a Bronze Age sort of sub-Dunbar number world.
It has
that is suffused with magic.
way better combat system, too.
Way better combat system.
And they're not that different, to be honest.
It's also a
but the
D100 skill-based system.
Right, but
as well.
the Mithras combat system in particular is
Superior.
so good.
It just is.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I just wanted the Dresden Files to be playable without explaining the entire universe to the players. Well, you're going to enjoy Streets of Magic by Viktor Gorchev coming out. And I don't know, next year, I think. It takes some time to test multiple iterations of a rule. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I
understand. I understand what you're
but
saying.
how much is some time? If you're talking about 2 years, you're doing something wrong. Like,
I changed the sword for if I change the sword from a D8 to a D6.
Yeah,
like, I'm
it's
sorry,
like-
I'm not spending a billion years testing that. That is the least interesting thing to me.
It's not. It's
I'm
not
not
only
saying
that
that's
it's
what you're
not-
arguing, but
it's not that it's the least interesting thing. It's the most like retarded
unimportant,
thing.
yeah. I'm going to order Mithras soon. Probably
Nice.
going to skip the setting of RuneScape. Yeah. Just because you like steak doesn't mean you can't like pulled pork burgers. Yeah.
True.
Mithras is setting neutral RuneQuest.
Right, because Mithras used to be RuneQuest 6. When the new Chaosium was instituted, reinstantiated, it became Mithras. So the Glorantha setting, which Chaosium owns, all the references to that and to the runes were divested from the.
Looking
the
at
rules.
Chaosium's website, it doesn't look like anyone from OG Chaosium is actually in charge now. Am I wrong? I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. I mean, Greg Stafford is dead. He has been for some years now. Jeff Richards, I've watched a lot of his talks on YouTube. I do have full faith that he is competent and he does respect, he does love the various worlds, the various lines that Chaosium has. So it's not a matter of someone being a bad faith actor by any means. I truly believe, and I think it's pretty evident if you see him even for a couple of minutes on YouTube, that he's a good faith actor. So that's not what I'm concerned with.
I don't know how long Renegade will have the license. White Wolf is hiring a lead developer for RPGs. Yeah.
Yeah.
People have told us to apply, and we will not. People being our followers.
Yeah.
Not people at White Wolf. My anatomy class
We would be
told
wasting their time, and they'd be wasting ours. They would not implement anything we would suggest.
Is it possible someone higher up pushed it back to make room for this simplified core book?
I don't remember
know, because
exactly what
it's
his.
not-
I think he's
They're saying
basically the head guy. I
the
think.
new core book is going to be 60% the page count of RQG, which is longer than RQ2. 60% of that is going to be longer than RQ2. So
Which, look, I mean, if you're trying to simplify something that is already pretty substantial,
yeah,
like to me that's fine. Why are you bothering with that? The only question that matters is why are you pushing this back to another 2 years minimum?
yeah.
That's the only thing that matters.
There was sort of a Chaosium announcement. They announced it on their fucking forums that their new edition that they had planned to release early next year of RuneQuest is not coming out until 2027 minimum, and that they're going to do a revised RQG book in between or something like that. It's not a good look. Too bad they said white people can't get out of the hobby fast enough for them, so damning.
That was
the faint
D&D,
praise.
right?
I think so, probably
Yeah.
WotC.
This is Kyle Brink, right? The
fucking
meme
chat.
guy.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Mythic Britain is a great buy, especially
Indeed it
since
is.
they have extensive pronunciation guides for all the goofy Gaelic.
Which you definitely need.
Sounds like 2026 for Broken Empires, potentially. I didn't read the latest update all that clearly.
Yeah, I think he's still committed for the PDF to come out this year.
I think so. I love Gaelic culture, but every time I read an Irish name, I pronounce it "fuck you, Ireland." Yeah. Streets of Magic is currently in development by Victor Gorchev. You can find him
Flying Dutchman.
the Scrying Dutchman.
Oh, that's right, the Scrying Dutchman,
Yeah.
of course. How could I forget?
He's the author of Modern Necessities, Blacklight,
Yep.
a couple of other things. So Victor Gorchev, Streets of Magic. You go follow him on Twitter. You'll see some of the art that's being made for it. It's going to be great. Oh, it's trying to jump. There we go. If you play RPGs, you should be able to figure out some mechanics without playtesting. I agree.
Yeah, just like you can figure out any simple thing without having to subject it to a scientific method,
Right.
experiment.
Right.
Put my hand on the toaster. It burned me.
Yeah.
What if I try it again? What'll happen
But how do
this
you
time?
know it would burn you?
Yeah. The only way you'll know if you try it again.
Yeah. Why would they want someone with ideas in their head when they need an empty vessel to fill with bullshit? I'm not bothered by the delay. Trevor, hoping to have the Kickstarter done and dusted within a year, was extremely ambitious to begin with. That is correct.
Yeah, I'm very excited
Yeah.
for it.
That is a game that will come out,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yep.
Something else I need to bug my FLGS tomorrow. I saw there are 2 new adventure collections for DCC, and I want one of them. If they had a solid vision for the game, then the sudden announcement of the delays leads one to believe that they weren't sure that vision would be successful, which is part of the problem.
Yeah.
Like what
happened?
What
Who
sh-
said something?
yeah.
What changed?
what shook the vision so much?
Yeah.
I think we've caught up.
Whoa.
Fate kind of sucks, but the fucking PDF is so beautifully done. I need a core book just to look at it physical. Yeah.
Well. But that's the news
That's the
coming
news.
out of the Runequest
The
world.
Runequest. Yeah.
If anybody knows anything else, let us know, because there's been a...
Oh, referring to the publishers of Delta Green with the Christians comment.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's too bad.
That's too bad.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, if anybody knows anything else, let us know, because there's been very little gossip. It's like this has only existed in the Chaosium forum and the Chaosium Discord.
Right. Thank you for the answer to my question about Mithras. Do you guys have any experience with Ars Magica?
Oh, man.
Also, I recently watched the Exalted 2nd Edition video. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Nice. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I do not have a ton of experience with Ars Magica, but I have backed the Ars Magica Definitive Edition, which hopefully will be here in the near future. And I am super excited to dig into that, to run it, and we'll be putting out content, a bunch of content for videos
Yeah.
on Ars Magica as I read it, learn it. So you guys are gonna go on a journey with me, but I am super excited for Ars Magica.
I suppose we'll have to wait and see. I get the feeling that years later we may be talking about the edition of the game we could have gotten. Yeah.
I mean, I hope it's not as bad as it seems, but I'm running the simulations.
When you sent that to me, for me it was instantly what the fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's literally what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Looks like we're pretty far off from hitting that super chat goal tonight for the giveaway for 13th Age Glorantha. So unless you guys dump a shitload of money on us pretty soon,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about cutting the stream a little bit early. How do you feel about that?
This was a a Black Lodge Games news bulletin.
News bulletin. Yeah, a news update.
But we had to talk about it because we were both
Like
fuming about,
Yeah.
about it all day.
all day.
Yeah. Well, we were so excited
Right.
yesterday,
So excited.
and then
We were so
absolutely
back,
crestfallen,
and now it's so over.
betrayed.
Yeah, the only news I trust. I would, but I have no money. That's
Understandable.
unfortunate. Yeah, understandable.
Many such cases. Sad but true.
How much do you need? It's not a matter of how much
No,
we need.
no.
It's how many super chats
Yeah,
it is. It's like a
What
we
do you
have a
call
little
these
goal.
things?
It's like a goal. So you get like $5 super chats, 20 or more of them. You know,
Yeah.
$5 is the minimum. Then you
And
do
we
a
spin the
giveaway.
wheel.
Yeah, we spin the wheel. But it's not a dollar amount. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
have a good night, everybody.
Take it easy, boys. Tune in. If you're on the locals, tune in next Wednesday.
Tune in next Wednesday. There will be a short new video, and we'll do those
Yeah.
off week.
And of course, we'll
You'll-
see you guys next
Yeah.
Thursday.
The
as
locals will be
well.
getting content every single week now.
Yeah, man.
So we'll see you soon.
All right, fellas.